Hey everyone. Tonight's review is going to be different. Now, you might be wondering, well, what am I going to be reviewing? Well, take a listen. Rings are in tune, my Venus tune. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I will be reviewing this. What's this? You don't quite know? Take a look on the side. That's right, Venus Doom by my favorite band. The all-time greats, him. I've always worn the gloves, the jacket. I've talked about them in other videos. Tonight I'm reviewing their latest album, Venus Doom. Now first off, I want to say that I love him so much. I have bought every CD that they have put out. Every single one. Every LP. I even have the Her Razorblade Romance CD. That means I have both the him and her Razorblade Romance CD. The first CD I ever got of him, I got a burned copy of Dark Light from a friend of mine. I loved it so much, I gave him back the burned copy, and I went out and bought the CD. Okay? I can't steal from him. I can't do it. I cannot download their songs. I cannot buy bootlegs of their shirts or their clothes. I mean, the only stuff I'd ever bought outside of the actual band are my jackets. I have 3 of these. This is probably one of my most decent ones because it doesn't say your pretty face is going to hell on the back of it. This isn't that jacket. That's a different one I have. I love this band. I have bought everything I can afford. So tonight I'm dedicating myself to their latest album, Venus Doom. Venus Doom is a lot harder than a lot of their other stuff. It's a lot more metal. It's a lot less keyboard. Most of their stuff you might hear When Love and Death Embrace, Join Me in Death. There's a lot more. You know, it's kind of more operatic. You can feel the beats to it. Some of it's pretty slow. But then with the album before this, the full album, not the compilation albums, Dark Light, their main song on there, Wings of a Butterfly, it was very, very good. It had very strong guitar in it. So lately we've been seeing a lot more build-up. Now this one got a lot more play than their others because this was also on the Transformers soundtrack. It was also in the film. It's actually the only reason I saw that movie. I hated the movie Transformers. But I paid $10 to go see it just to hear just a little bit of my favorite band. Yeah, I'm truly dedicated. However, many people have criticized the band because they feel that they've sold out since the days of Razorblade Romance and Love Metal. I disagree. I think this stuff is just as good as that, if not better. It's a lot harder. The original band inspiration was Black Sabbath, and that you can really tell by this because it really goes back to that. I mean, it's something you can go, you can, bang to. You can really feel the beat, you feel the rhythm, and it's harder stuff. It's very, very good. I don't think that this band is done. The only problem I have with him is that they're from Finland. Not that there's anything wrong from being from Finland. My only problem is that means they're not here in the States very often. If I had all the money in the world, I would just follow him as much as possible. I think Bam Margera is probably the luckiest bastard alive. Him has just been, listen to that, Love in Cold Blood. This is just phenomenal stuff. I'm going to give this a 1 to 10 rating right now. You want my 1 to 10 rating? Here it is. 10. Love Metal, 10. Dark Light, 10. Anything by him, 10. 69 Eyes as well, 10. I just think that him is paving the way for a lot more finished bands, a very definitive sound. And also because of him, the Heartogram logo, which here, I'm going to get a bigger copy of it. Off the booklet special of Dark Light. There we go. The Heartogram. Now, many of you will recognize this from Bam Margera. Bam actually took this from the band. You know, kind of how some bands use the lips from the Rolling Stones on skateboard logos. That's all that he did. But it started to catch on. He started putting it in, you know, Jackass. He put it on his house. And, you know, it's just that hymns just started to become so big, it's almost impossible for people not to have heard of them. You know, and this, although this album only has 9 songs on it, that also says to me that each song is very unique and very different. Yeah, I love them all the same. These are just all phenomenal songs. You know, him is one of those bands where they put effort into every song. Every song is just as good as the last one. Not like bands like Creed. You know, Creed, they had like 3 good songs on an album, the rest were just filler. Not with him. Villavallo writes every song with as much passion as the next. Each song is special in its own way. I could keep going on and on about this. It's just a phenomenal album. People, go to iTunes and buy it. Go to Best Buy and buy the album. I don't care if you have to cut off your arm and a leg to get this thing. Get it. And I'm not going to say burn it or go off of Kazaa or LimeWire and steal it. Because I don't have to fucking kill you. No. Go down, buy this legally. Because they just deserve it. So everyone, good night. I wish you well. That's all I gotta say. Greatest band ever. And I do mean that. When I say greatest band ever, I include Black Sabbath, Motley Crue, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, The Doors, The Stones, Aerosmith. I include them all. Him is the best, hands down. Night, everyone. Take care.